Welcome back to Let Us Know Things Simplified series. Today, in continuation of our all leave rules, etc., we are going to discuss about casual leave and special casual leave in this series. After this, we will also be discussing in the new series all the central government rules, that is, medical attendance rules, CGHS, Central Government Employees Health Scheme, conduct rules, GFR, that is General Financial Rules, and what more, all the rules which are applicable to the central government employees, including pension rules also. Apart from this, we are also planning to discuss on all the matters which are of interest to the general public also. Let us move on now. Thank you. As used for on casual occasion and all, this is not recognized in any leave rules. Casual leave is not defined in the leave rules also. In a year, 8 days are granted as casual leave for an employee, and when somebody applies for CL, the intervening holidays will not be counted as part of leave, whereas for all other leaves, intervening holidays will be counted as part of the leaves, which we have discussed earlier also. And CL cannot be combined with any kinds of leave except restricted holiday. Restricted holiday is 2 holidays which employee can choose from in a year and take as leave separately. And the special part of CL is even half a day CL also can be taken, like forenoon or afternoon. And normally up to 5 days can be granted at a time, and a person who joins in between, that is during the year, normally leave has to be granted pro rata basis, but the leave sanctioning authority at its discretion can also grant the maximum 8 days also. And casual leave can be taken for availing LTC also. Let us see other parts. Special casual leave. This is not defined any specific number of days and all. It is granted under some special and specific circumstance. Normally it is granted for people, employees who are attending sports events as coaching or even for training. But up to a maximum of 30 days in a year they can avail. And employee who is undergoing family planning operation, that is vasectomy, they can have 5 days special casual leave. And if the spouse of the employee, that is wife of the employee, undergoes tubectomy, maximum 3 days can be availed as special casual leave by the government employee to support the spouse who is in the hospital. And if a government employee, female government employee, undergoes tubectomy, up to a maximum of 10 days can be availed. And during this COVID-19, government has also introduced grant of 15 days special casual leave, which we are going to discuss now in detail. Casual leave is granted for attending cultural activities also, up to 30 days in a calendar year. That is, it is not just one time, it can be multiple times also, but the total number of days of special casual leave to be granted cannot exceed 30 days in a year. And the condition is the cultural activities should be organized by the interest, like the Central Secretariat Sports Control Board, or the cultural activities are all something like interstate character or all India basis. Then for participation in dancing or singing competition organized by the Government of India or any government organization, up to 15 days can be availed as a special casual leave in the calendar year. Again, it is not as a single time. Multiple competition also can be participated. Maximum number of days of special casual leave for this activity is 15 days. And again, the trekking and mountaineering people can also apply for leave up to 30 days for joining the expeditions approved by Indian Mountaineering Foundation or these trekking organized by the Youth Hostels Association of India. Special casual leave is now granted for people who are affected COVID-19 positive. And if a government servant is tested COVID positive, he can be granted special casual leave of 15 days in case he doesn't have a discredit commuter leave, that is sufficient number of HPL. Otherwise, he has to apply only HPL, which can be commuted as full salary leave, and there is no other medical certificate required for availing such commuted leave. And similarly, if they are hospitalized during that time on 15 days and post hospitalization recovery period also, if the employee needs more time to recover, again this special casual leave can be availed, provided no other leave, something like commuted leave and all is not there in the credit. And beyond that, if leave is required, any kind of leave admissible can be taken, not more than 15 days. This is one point. Similarly, in case a family member or parents residing with the government servant, whether they are dependent or independent is immaterial, if family member is affected by COVID positive, again employee can be granted 15 days of special casual leave. With this, we come to end of this part of CL and special casual leave. We will be meeting soon with other subjects in the matters of government rules and also matters which are of public interest. Thank you.